Today on Profs Huddle, we take a look at the fall sports here at Rowan University with highlights from football, men and women's soccer, and even the #1 nationally ranked field hockey team.
And stick around for interviews with star field hockey player Julia Petrone and Zach Smith-Tooling, the commentator for Rowan's thrilling win over TCNJ. Season 5 of Profs Huddle starts right now.
Welcome to Profs Huddle. I'm Kyle Hoos.
And I'm Shane Alfred.
To get things started, let's take a look at the football team's recent game against TCNJ. An absolute wild game has taken place in Glassboro for the football team as they played a game of tug-of-war and inches. Eddie Jamison finds quarterback Mike Husney in the end zone with some trickery. Yeah, you heard that right. Mike Husney can do it all. Next up, Mike Husney sees that the defense is falling all over the place and is able to get a perfectly high point ball to Terry Karstrom. What a ball. You can see them celebrate and have the time of their life. But it's time for the Lions to get some points on the board. Trevor Bopp passed it to TJ Sheehan to put some points on the board. That Bopp to TJ connection is not done. Bopp finds him on the left side of the end zone, just past the prof. Bopp wants to end this game shortly after. He's going to rifle this ball to Ryan McKinney, which allows the Lions to make it just past the profs. It's an absolute crazy game of tug-of-war. Now, Mike Husney refuses to go down like this. He puts the team on his back and runs it into the last minute. Touchdown. After a crazy onside kick recovery, Jake Hurler is able to knock a 36-yard field goal as the clock winds down to 0-0. A crazy story for the profs all around, and we're going to look at some of these stats real quick. 23-21, Rowan University on top. After that storybook ending, I had the chance to talk to color commentator who called the onside kick that ultimately led to the game-winning field goal for Rowan. I'm Kyle Hoos. I'm here with Zach Smith-Tooling. Now, I know you're one of the crew commentators. You do color normally. You call the Rowan football games. You guys had a couple of great home games that you have called. Tell me about that last TCNJ game.
It was unbelievable. So unpredictable. Electric in the stands here, Friday Night Lights. That game was crazy. You know, we had the lead 14-0 at half. They came back. They were up 21-14. We score. We go for that field goal, and it gets blocked. And once I saw that we were going to go for the onside kick, something just made me say we're going to get it. And we did. We got it, and we came down. Made the field goal, Jake Hurley, amazing field goal, and we won that game. It was unbelievable.
Now, what do you think? Is that your favorite moment that you have called for Rowan football? Is there another one that's in the background?
No, there's nothing even close to that. That was unbelievable. I don't even know. I can't even compare it to anything. It was the best call I've ever had in my life.
Who missed the extra point earlier, just had his game-tying extra point attempt blocked. Is now going to try an onside hit. Here with 56 seconds left. It's the only way Rowan
They're going to get this.
Has a chance. Let's see here. Takes a bounce. High up in the air. It's out. Oh my God. Zach calls it. Oh my goodness. What is going on in Glassboro? Oh my.
Wow, what a game. Now let's take a look at Rowan's field hockey team that has been on an electric run, posting a 14-0 record this season while outscoring their opponents 71-13 over that stretch. One of their best performances so far was against their matchup with Hereford College. The Profs began their day by attacking first on offense with the goal of the day, the assist by Liz Fox to Bridget Gunan for the direct shot. The team was not going to let up as Fox set up another beautiful assist from the corner to Julia Caviccio for the second score. The Profs were all about offense today, making sure to attack the goalie in the first half. Chemistry was working, and the team was clicking shot after shot with two more scores as Morgan Mulvey dribbles past the defender to score against the one-on-one. And Fox, with her third assist of the day, setting up Julie Petrone for her deep shot. 4-0 in the first half, and the Profs were not done yet with a loose ball recovery and a score by Gunan For her second goal in the fourth, the Profs were in striking distance, and Cavicchio set up a perfect shot for Gudon. Bridget was then feeling good to her second goal and found another shot beautifully set up by Fox, of course, for her third and final score for the Profs. The Profs ended the right with a box score of 7-1, led by Gudon's 3 goals, Fox's 4 assists. The team looks to continue their win streak this Wednesday at 7 o'clock against the number 3 ranked Salisbury right here in Glassboro. For more on Rowan's field hockey team, here's our field reporter Joey with the forward Julia Patrone.
So, in 14 games, you have 16 goals and 9 assists. How'd you do that?
I think it's really just a team effort. I mean, I play on the forward line, so like my goal is to score the whole time. So I mean, with my team pushing the ball up, I have a lot of opportunities. So good thing I'm finishing on them.
Yeah. Awesome. And so the Rowan team is undefeated at this point. So coming up to Wednesday's game, how are you guys preparing for that?
Well, we actually have the same record as this school. I think they played one less game than us, so it's actually pretty exciting. We're just like really our conditioning and practice the past 2 days. We've just been conditioning in our drills. So like no just basic running. It's just running hard in our drills so we can prepare for the game on Wednesday.
So what is making this team so special this season?
I think there were so many incoming freshmen and they are a lot more like less quiet than normal freshmen. Mostly freshmen are really nervous about everything and they're like loud and it's good. It's like a good thing. It's not bad at all. They're it's just like we have like a stronger bond than we did last year, I think. So it's good.
All right, and last question. So what is your personal goal and team goal at the end of the season?
I think my personal goal is to heal my leg. I pulled my hamstring in our game versus Cabrini 3 weeks ago now. And I try and take one wrap off, but then it hurts more, so like I have to keep it on. So my personal goal is to like stay healthy through the rest of the season, especially because how well we're playing and doing so far. And a team goal, I think I can say, as well as my team, that we just want to continue to do well and work together so we can end up on top this season.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Leading into men's soccer with the recent 4-0 win against Rutgers Camden, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the game. Now, this men's team absolutely dominated against Rutgers Camden. There's so many highlights in here. I'm going to give you some of the key point stories. This is the first game home for them since September 24th. We see the Profs had a penalty kick fly through the net as senior Chad Yates puts his ball away early. Another time, this team had some of their best players rise to the occasion and perform at such a high level. Sophomore Danny Porta recorded a huge shutout in only his second game starting. Wow. He recorded 4 saves. Some of the freshmen like Ryan Barnes got involved as well, scoring his first career goal for the Profs. Congratulations to him. Chad Yates leads this team with 8 goals. Profs look to continue their great play against Ramapo in the NJAC contest. Last couple games they went 0-2-2, so we're looking forward to seeing them hopefully keep up this win streak. The guys absolutely played their heart out and left everything on the field for them, as we can see. There's some of the stats right there. 4-0, 22 shots. Great job for the guys team.
And as it currently stands, the women's soccer team is on a roll with 7 wins and 2 ties. Let's take a look at their recent game against NJCU. Rowan's women's soccer team has been on a tear the last couple weeks as their record has improved to 10-0-2, posting a 6-game win streak since their tie game against Bryn Mawr. The team showed why they deserve respect after their performance against the New Jersey City Knights. The Profs looked to score early, and that was due to Nina Carson with a good look at the goal, but was saved by a tap-in by Olivia Giordano. For the point, the Knights were not letting up, as both the defense and intensity started to pick up during the first half, but the Profs showed no signs of taking their foot off the gas pedal as they managed to score another goal off a cross pass from Ava Morales to Simon Pashidi to put up the score 2-0 in the first half. The Profs would continue their great plays in the second half, being led by sophomore Gabby Dean's determination. Gabby would lead the team in scoring with 2 goals in the second half to solidify the win for the Profs. The final score, 4-0 against the Knights. Profs would then continue their run with 3 more wins and are now looking to make it an 11-0-2 against TCNJ tonight at 6 p.m. right here in Glassboro. Women's soccer currently ranks 3rd for the NCAA D3 Women's League, and Kikal hope to see them moving up to first place as their current win rate. As you can see, Rowan's football teams are on a roll, and we're looking forward to seeing how they can fare in their upcoming games, as both women's and men's have an upcoming game here on the 22nd and at against William Patterson, while football is set to play Kane, and field hockey plays Montclair on the same jam-packed Saturday.
I mean, that's a crazy schedule. But as the season continues, we are excited to see our Rowan teams progress and dominate the opponents. We'll see you again next time on Profs Huddle. I'm Kyle Hoos.
And I'm Shane Alfrey. Have a good night, and let's go, Profs!